sooner or later. Some are like water, some are like the heat. Some are a melody and some are the beat. Sooner or later.
Hey guys, Joe Anthony, just making this really short live broadcast because I'm going to put it on replay so that it will replay over and over a few times throughout the day tomorrow. But um, hey, all right. I am so excited, man. You are listening to this. If you are listening to this, the title is, let me see if I can put the title on here for everybody. Yeah, let me put the title on here. So let me just change it. So this is called 1K side. Let me see if I can spell. That would be great, right? So it's called the 1K side hustle turns into 7-figure. What is it? 7-figure dream hustle. Dream hustle. So let me see if that'll work. Yeah, that should work. Cool. Okay. All right. So pretty much basically what we're going to be doing is the rest of this week, I will be teaching people how to get on board, or think of yourself as a surfer, I guess, how to ride a wave that turns into a tsunami. But you have to get on the wave before it turns into a tsunami. Uh, $1 billion tsunami with a B. That's B like billion. So it's B for billion. So back about 15 years ago, the military was looking for some new way to increase the stamina, the energy, and the recovery for like an underground, like a black ops operation for the military. It was like Navy SEALs. Actually, it was Navy SEALs back in 2004. And they got this brilliant scientist who came up with this science, which I'm not going to bore you with the technology of it, but what it did is, if you've ever seen the Bourne Identity or the Bourne movies with Matt Damon, and I think Jeremy Renner was in one of them, and then the last one Matt Damon was in as well. But the Bourne had a group of special, like they were part of the CIA or like a black ops group. And basically what they were doing is they were taking these pills that would put their body in immunity where they literally would have like the most amazing recovery, and their stamina was like they could go for days. It basically produced a superhuman, like a Superman. And this scientist back in 2004 was hired by the government, by the military, and he devised this new technology, breakthrough technology, but it was classified. And the company went on to develop other patents. And this scientist was so brilliant that over the years he developed a non-classified patents that would do something similar using this phototherapy. So it's using light therapy. Anyhow, long story short, he developed and launched this year, beginning of 2019, one of the most breakthrough sciences that is a stem cell activation therapy using copper peptides, without getting into details. But what it does, if you know anything about stem cells, imagine being 20 and you hurt yourself or you're injured or you have a wound. It would heal like almost like the X-Men. So you become like an X-Men in a sense, like Wolverine. And what this does to the human body is it allows it to produce, it activates the gene that turns on stem cells. And that's what he devised, and he has the patent for it. He has like 30 other patents that he hasn't even released yet in over 100 countries. So this scientist, this brilliant scientist, has cracked the code, has found a way. This company is going to become a billion-dollar company. That's why I'm talking about a tsunami, because what I'm doing is I'm teaching a group of people, and I'm really going out to help 1,000 families wherever, whatever country they're in, because there's 100 countries that this new technology is available in. And the cool thing is you wear it like a patch. It looks like, almost like if you've ever seen somebody wear a nicotine patch. It's even lighter, but it's just a patch. And you wear it just like that. And this technology, this little simple thing, is a stem cell activation patch. And what it does is it keeps regenerating new stem cells wherever your body needs them, even well past a person in their 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. I mean, there's people that have had their sight restored. Their eyesight restored. They canceled their cataract surgery. There's people that threw away their crutches that can walk again. Muscle regeneration, brain regeneration, memory regeneration, regeneration of skin tissue, regeneration of hair, color, your energy levels. I mean, what this breakthrough is, there is nothing that I've seen on the market or anybody have seen. There's doctors that are jumping on this. There's nurses that are jumping on this. I mean, people are jumping on this, and this is turning into a huge tsunami. And if you have any sense at all of wanting to hit the lottery, that's why I said a 1K side hustle will turn into a 7-figure dream hustle. You can start picking out your house, your $500,000 mansion. You can start picking out your exotic ride. You can start planning your vacations. You can start doing that, because in 12 months before the 2020 election is over, your life will have changed as you know it. Your zip code will have changed. The clothes you wear will have changed. You will have changed if you are awake, if the light bulb can go on in your brain. Okay? You have to put aside what I tell people sometimes, and it's happened to me too, is sometimes you have to suspend your disbelief just long enough. And I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. I'm going to give you a 30-day money-back, 100% guarantee that if you are not completely blown away, you get your money back. And how much are we talking? It's really, I mean, you can join for whatever you want. You can come in just to try the product for 30 days, or you can come in at a higher position and just take that much less time to reach that 7-figure income. So it's up to you. You can come in for basically a cup of coffee a day for 30 days. And that's like the starting point. Although there are other places where you can come in and you can kind of get a head start. So you don't have to start at the very beginning of the line. You can kind of invest your way a little bit higher up the food chain, higher up the flagpole. But this, guys, this is amazing, amazing technology. This technology is going to, like I said, the patent is in 100 countries, from Australia, Philippines, Japan, China, all of Europe, Canada, Mexico. I mean, think of a country. Think of a country, Africa, all the countries in Africa, Kenya, Nigeria, whatever country you want to work in. You can be just happy in the United States. You can market to Canada. They're already positioned. The guy who invented this is so brilliant that he positioned his company already to be in 100 countries long before he launched this stem cell activation therapy. And the stem cell activation therapy, if you know anything about what science is trying to do, is they're trying to figure out a way to use stem cell therapy. It's very costly, it's very expensive. Like they'll take your blood, and in the blood, out of the good stem cells that you have in your body, whatever age you're at, and they'll take the blood out and extract the stem cells, and then they'll re-inject it into a part of your body that doesn't have any or is not producing stem cells to activate it. It's costly, thousands and thousands of dollars. It is painful. You're laid up for probably a week, and it takes 5 to 6 weeks, almost 2 months before you even see any results. That's all that science has right now, the only thing that's available. And it only lasts for maybe a couple to 3 years. So you pay $5,000, and in about 3 years, you got to do it all over again. You got to pay another $5,000. I mean, what kind of therapy is that? You go broke. So here, this is non-invasive, non-surgical, non-pharmaceutical, no drugs, no chemicals, and it allows your own body to start regenerating. It starts activating stem cells that your body will start producing. Because what this guy figured out is that our genes at a certain age stop reproducing stem cells. The older we get, we stop producing stem cells. But he went in and reprogrammed, think of it as like reprogramming the gene in our bodies to start reproducing, regenerating stem cells. How cool is that? I mean, it's breakthrough technology. And you have the opportunity, if you could have invested or been part of Apple, if you knew what Apple was going to become when it very first infancy, when it first started, when Steve Jobs was just a kid in a garage, if you knew what it was going to turn into, or Microsoft, if you knew when Bill Gates was just playing around like a kid, if you had seen the future, Back to the Future, where you get the book and you have all the, this is where you're at, guys. You are at that stage that you're going to kick yourself, or maybe worse, when you do nothing and you stand by and do nothing. Number one, your health is going to continue to deteriorate. It's a fact. Your health will continue to deteriorate. I don't care if you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Your health will continue to deteriorate faster than if you were using stem cell therapy. Okay? So that is a fact. So whatever pain you're in now, you have the option to choose to get rid of that pain health wise. If you're in perfect health, most people usually have one or the other. They lack good health or they lack money. So maybe money is your other pain point. And if you are experiencing pain in your finances, this will solve that. This will solve your pain. So whatever pain you are experiencing in your life, if it's physical with your health, if it's, and it physical could be emotional, mental, your mood. This thing works amazing for bipolar disorder. I don't have it anymore. It's completely gone. I don't take any medication. You have high blood pressure? No more. It's amazing. It's amazing. This therapy is amazing, guys. So all I'm saying is whatever your pain is, whatever you're experiencing in your life, you don't have to continue to experience that pain. All you have to do is make a decision, decide, continue to stay where you're at or change. You want to turn your 1K side hustle into a 7-figure dream hustle. And what I teach, my team, I just started this and already the team is exploding. The guy who started before me, who introduced me to this, his quick story, he started in May of this year. And by September, he's already over 100K per year. He's already doing about 12K per month. And by now, I think he's in multiple 6 figures. And we're not even in November yet. So that's how fast this thing is going. And the way I am teaching people how to do it, you don't even have to leave your home. You can stay right home. I mean, you could work from your laptop, your smartphone, whatever you want. I'll show you exactly what I do. And I'm doing live broadcasts throughout the week, and I'm interviewing different success stories with health. Because what I want people to really see is I want people to see that every kind of health issue can be solved. And this is so mind-blowing because people, like they get into this thing where like, oh my God, I have cancer, I have diabetes, I have heart disease, I have high blood pressure, I have this, I have that. I was in a car accident, I have brain injury. What do you think repairs all of that? It's stem cells, stem cell therapy. And this activates your stem cell. I will tell you one thing that you should know up front is that you must keep well hydrated. And what I recommend and what most people that are getting amazing optimum results that are on the stem cell therapy patch is they are drinking hydrogen infused water that's made by buying an ionizer. So you buy an ionizer. Most people have the same ionizer that Bill Gates has 15 of. Most people use the same ionizer that Tom Brady uses to make his hydrogen infused water. I have the same ionizer. So what I'm recommending is that we buy, if you don't already have one, you can get it from me. I mean, I don't care. If you want, I can help you get one. If you already don't have a hydrogen infused machine. But we only use the best, the gold standard. And I'm obviously going to drink the same water that I used to work for Tony Robbins and model success. And Tony Robbins is somebody that I looked as a mentor. And when I found out he was drinking this hydrogen infused water from this specific brand that's manufactured in Japan, I thought, I'm going to do what Tony's doing. I've been drinking it for 9 years. But when I got involved with this stem cell patch, I noticed that other people that were not drinking this water, they were getting results, but not as fast. This optimizes, enhances the results. It speeds up the process. So you start getting results within an hour. Like your body will respond. You put one of these patches on, and in an hour, you'll start feeling it working, going to work. That's how fast it works, guys. This is not one of those things where you got to wait 3 months or 2.5 months or 4 months. This thing works the minute you put it on. It starts going to work. It's light. It's light therapy, phototherapy. So you don't have to digest anything. There's no pills to swallow, none of that. Okay? So here's what I want you to do. If you have any interest at all, go to this website, Forever Young X39. Forever Young X39. Do your due diligence. Do your research. Do your research. That's all. Google, do whatever you have to do, and then come back to that website, and there is a join place. Or, of course, you can always reach out to me, Joe Anthony, on Facebook. You can go to Science H2O. That's another place that you can reach out that I have but I'm on Facebook, so it's just probably easier just to send me a message on Facebook or go ahead and order it. It's X39. You can't go wrong. 3 characters, X39. That's all you got to remember. X39, stem cell therapy. Get yourself one and be part of the team. I'll enroll you in our group, and you start duplicating, and you will start getting the results. And this will plan your future because you want to be healthier. Look at what good does all that money do if your health is deteriorating? You can't spend it. Howard Hughes, this guy was a multi-billionaire. Guess what? He didn't have stem cell therapy. He died. He died, and he couldn't spend or benefit from all that money he had. Couldn't even eat a decent meal. He couldn't even leave the house, his house. He became a recluse. So what good is making all the money if you have poor health? You got to have good health, optimum health, and wealth. And people like Tom Brady and other athletes, what's her name? Serena Williams, the tennis pro, her and her sister, they wear these. They drink Kangen alkaline water, hydrogen-infused water. So what I've found is with this, the tsunami hasn't hit yet. So you can still get in now. You probably have, like I said, if you get in now, between now and before the 2020 election, you will be changing your zip code. And you'll be probably driving something by that time that might even be 6-figure ride. So I'm going to sign off, guys, but I just want you to know, make a choice. Make a choice. You can never sit back and say, man, I wish I had known about Apple before they became a mega company. I wish I had known about X39 before it became a mega company. Yeah, you can wait a year, 2 years, 3 years. These guys are on track to become a billion-dollar company. And do the math, guys. Take your calculator out. What does 0.01% of $1 billion look like? Just 0.01, not 1%, not 5%, not 0.05, 0.01% of $1 billion. What is that? If all you got was just 0.01 of $1 billion, could you live with that? Would that be enough? So something for you to think about. All right, man. I'm out. Peace out, guys. And catch you real soon. We'll catch you again real soon. Later.